Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah.
It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Ready to go? Here's Victor Robles. Out to short. De La Cruz.
No, you don't.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's Donovan Solano. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Step off. Robles dives back in. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Late swing foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Get that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now it's Manny Machado. Softly hit to third. The turn by McLean at second. Back to first, and that is a double play. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Fairchild brings it in for the third. So one run in the inning on this base hit. Bottom of the first. Leading off, Jake Fraley. In the air to left center. Haniger sprinting for this one. He's got it. And there's one down. So up next, Matt McLean. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field.
Oh, the phone's gonna happen.
Of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Can never keep a one. Can never keep. Yeah, can never keep a 1-0 lead.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Here's a drive
wow.
Center. Way back there. Look out. Gone.
Always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it. Those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire the ball.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground, right side. Machado goes to first in time. That is the frame. But 2. Top of the second, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco. Lodolo back to work. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. J.P. Crawford will hit next. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wow.
Over to first. And that's
I can never win because it's just too difficult. I can never win.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. T.J. Friedel. Yeah, that's foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the out.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Inside, just missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Haniger has a beat on it. And out number one.
I think just Mr. Love is actually right. I don't really think I don't think the Rays are count in this game. I don't even think the Rays even count in this game.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder.
I think all it is just pure luck. I think it's just pure luck. I think it's legitimately just pure luck.
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball. Friedel off the first with two away. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on.
I think what I just said, I think it's just pure luck.
High in the air, out to right. Robles, as this one sized up, makes the
Because no matter what you do, you can always still not win.
No
matter what you do, no matter what, how many pitchers you get, how many batters you get, you just still can't win. Because I don't think the ratings even count.
Features a four-seam fastball, a slur, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. On the ground to short. Over to first. And one away at the top of the third. Now it's Yan Gomes.
Apparently this guy would give spark or something. Because they kept like...
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one hops the wall.
Okay.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You connect and it jumps off the bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, man. He wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Rips one to right. Fairchild makes the play. Runner takes it second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 2-2. So 2 down. Manny Machado up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. Step off throw to first. And he's back in easily. And a foul ball.
Quarter from San Diego. Yeah, because I traded for him.
Base hit, left center field. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits, pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making a turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Ripped on a line. 1 out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. It gets down, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they lead by 3.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield.
That's fine.
Squeezes
We got, like, what, 3 runs?
So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors,
Manny,
and 1 left.
Julio,
On to the bottom of inning number 3.
and Jorge.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. Now at the plate,
I don't think it'll really matter.
Crawford. One up, one down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And first
I don't really think it's going to matter.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jamer Candelario. Swinging a ground ball.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, after this, we got to face Toronto.
Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Stevenson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. Candelario leads off first with 2 down in the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Ooh.
Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, these Mariners really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over 750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Next offering popped in the air, right field.
Okay. We're up by 3. Hopefully we can actually keep this. If not, I really don't know.
That to right. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, T.J. Friedl. Swing and this one's bounced to the ground. Gets it first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next hit for the Reds. Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one out to right. Makes the grab, 2 down. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Spencer. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there, base hit. Man at first, Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled. Steer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner, back in there standing. That one hit to right. Robles makes a catch. And that. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. Lodolo back to work. Come back into the mound. Fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Donovan Solano, the next to hit.
Donovan Solano.
Back to the mound. It hit him.
And hit him.
The throw is still in time. And they do get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. He didn't have to barehanded it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Manny Machado. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. Swings to that.
It's important if he can go 1, 2, 3 here. Will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Foul ball. It stays nothing in 2. Two down, nobody on.
No, it doesn't.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. This line drive to the side there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend to the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that is out of play.
You have to travel to Toronto to this.
Foul ball there.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches. That could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting it on with 2 outs to bring the number 4 player.
Fairchild makes the catch. Welcome back as we take a look at today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jay Brady.
Late on that fastball.
Well, these Reds are doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game. And the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Manager Allen.
Now pitching for Seattle. Number 23.
Here's a rocket out to left. Puts it away for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And there's a foul ball.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game. And it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
That's out to center field. Rodriguez. Out number 2. Now batting Chamber Candelario. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed it.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely.
I had a feeling Jake Fraley would do that.
Second with 2 down. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Stays alive. And that one popped in the air left field. Rodriguez right there to make the grab.
Pitching
And they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Taylor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now one ripped into right. Fairchild brings it in. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 2 in this one. This ball's chopped to the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, bases empty. And now Bryce Harper.
Got him.
Belted. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel, And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball out towards left field. Fraley going back for it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Tyler Stevenson. And first off, Franshire fouled off.
Felt no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Now 1 away.
I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Solano sizing this one up. 2 down. Now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Right through there for a strike. Encarnacion Strand, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 6th. On a line out towards center. Reaching forward.
There we go.
Catch. Back here in Cincinnati. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes. Ripped on the ground to second.
Oh, they missed it.
He's safe. And a nice job there to keep him from getting away. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles.
To me, like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
On the ground to third. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now for Seattle, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
Swing and miss. 4-1.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue.
Donovan Solano.
Really locked in at the plate.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 8-2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat.
Now pitching.
Here's Franshire.
Number 64. Tony Sanjian.
Hit in the air right field. Fairchild brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safety at third. 1 out. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And there's a strike.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That smash towards center. And he makes makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Now
Not
batting
fooled at all right there. He was
Franshire
all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Polanco, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and struck him out at 98. It's a bit of a blow. So they turn to their closer, Matt Franshire. He has a great slider and tons of movement.
Matt Franshire.
Swinging and misses, he was late. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Stuart Fairchild getting ready to hit. Swing and strike one.
0-1's the count.
And the slider just misses. Base is empty, one away. Near the bottom of the 7th. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Handled by Machado. Throws the first in time. That ends the inning. Reds down. We're at the top of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Santiago back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Fouled off left side. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. Crawford goes. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Fairchild settles underneath it. Fairchild puts it away. Throw over to first. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's going to be Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here. And that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss. That one into the dirt. Stevenson to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt McClain in the air, right field. And that will drop the foul. Got him swinging.
Slider
Let's
got him
go.
for strike 3. Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
In the air to left down the line. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit. Makes the play.
Okay, so we're gonna win this one if we keep it up.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Scott
Now
Barlow.
pitching.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. We'll see if he has any rest to show.
Hey, base hit. Let's go. Yanni Gomes.
And a good start to the inning. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Victor Robles.
Yanni Gomes.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with catch and throw. Did a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Andrew Abbott up and throwing for Terry Francona. Out to short. De La Cruz. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty.
Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano. Swing and miss, and he was fooled.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch at a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Tosses to first, and the inning is
Bottom 9.
Bottom 9 at the plate. Tyler Stevenson. Slider keeps the zone.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way, maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They had a great plan against him.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. On the inside corner for a strike. Brash, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slur, a cutter, and he works at a sinker. Just missed the inside corner. Ball. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on the plane. You're better off taking it in.
The Reds with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Up the middle. Machado goes to
One more out, and then we avoid the sweep. We avoid the sweep after this.
Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may not like either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpires.
Sends it to center.
We avoid sweep.
He's got a ball game, and the Mariners take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn.
We avoid the sweep. Let's go. We avoid the sweep. All right, go play Toronto. Let's go play Toronto. No.
We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch. About to get started here. And on the mound today, Kevin Gausman.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to and a chance to win every time you take the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ballpark.
Foul ball still 0-2. Gosman with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Laced into left. That's a base hit.
Let's go.
So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Donovan Solano, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. In the air right side. Lucas makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for them on the mound.
Maybe Robles runs. Takes it in for the throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. 1. Here's Andres Gimenez. That's in there. Strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back. The line to kick the pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now here is Nathan Lucas. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Foul, and they'll do it again. Line drive, puts it away for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Tap foul at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe second, and that was not close.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Rodriguez snags it for the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Santander at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone.
Is it? Okay. Interesting.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Okay, me just realized the echo-ness is insane, so I put on my headphones so then we cannot deal with the echo-ness.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Oh my gosh.
Gets off a throw. Bang, bang,
Still
play,
got him.
and the inning is over. The Jays get a pair on this homer, and it's 2. New inning getting started, and the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. Gosman back to work. This one in the air, right field. Lucas on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Bryce Harper to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off.
Me overrated.
Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. One out, base is empty. Headed towards the corner.
That's out. Foul. I'm surprised.
And that is a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Santander sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. Here's Yan Gomes. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Hit in the air out to center field. Varsho makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
What?
Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Out of nowhere.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Robles makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that one is lifted in the air. Robles on his way in. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Even if we don't win
this, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rodriguez makes the catch, and that will end the inning. For Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Now that's smacked to right center. Great effort, but it gets down.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gosman throws over.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Bichette. Relay to Guerrero. In time, inning-ending double.
Whoever said double play, the fan
set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. That one fouled off. Jimenez, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lucas stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing, and he held up. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Vladdy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
That pretzel came out of nowhere. The pretzels coming out of nowhere.
Looks
And
fresh
it just
out there.
disappears.
Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays.
Nope.
That
Ball one.
misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Now a bullet to
go.
second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Victor Robles. That one the other way, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. The relay, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
In plenty of time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rodriguez swings through it for strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Varsho snags it on the run. Throw cut off to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Here comes Bryce Harper. Fly to left his first time. Drilled to right.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Called it. I knew that was going to happen.
He'll touch them all.
They called him
his seventh
overrated
home run
for
of
nothing.
the season. And now they're
Holy
out
cow.
front. It's
Let's
3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time, and that is bad, Boog.
My
Aggressive,
echoing.
and it paid
Holy
off.
cow. It's crazy that my room is echoing.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball.
That was
so
awesome.
direct to
We
the
just scored a
pitch.
home run right there.
Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Yan Gomes up next for the Mariners. Now a blooper back behind short.
Not
Nice
a base hit.
grab.
I thought it was going to be a base hit right there. No.
Two come in on this Seattle homer. Back now in Toronto. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
I had a feeling too. He's like, okay, this is going to be
Fastball for a
obviously.
strike.
Well, after putting
Your
up a
home
nice
run
inning on
or a
offense,
base
got
hit
some
to
runs
bring
across.
in
This is where you look
that,
for the starter to go out
by
there,
right
have a
second.
shutdown inning. Don't give
And so
that
they
other
did
team
that,
any
so I'm
hope.
like, okay, good.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So I'm like,
So
okay,
digging
good.
in, Ernie Clement. Swing and a
If we
tapper
could
that rolls
somehow
foul.
keep this lead, we
Blue
could
Jays
somehow
down a run.
legitimately
Right through there for a
win
strike.
2 games in a row, because we've never done that. Like, ever. We've never done that.
Fights that one away, and the count
If we can
remains
do that,
0-2.
then that'll help us a lot.
And ball one.
I don't think we've
Really
ever
good
done
take,
that,
especially with
actually.
2 strikes.
The Mariners leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Reading by run. It's 3-2. Come on.
Spoils a 2-strike
Oh my
pitch, and he'll
gosh.
see another.
This guy's battling. I forgot this guy had like another type of pitch.
This to third, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push the
Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
For Toronto.
Cut on and lifted in the
Oh
air.
my gosh.
Robles drops into the glove.
I thought we were
and
gonna.
that
I
ends
thought
the
I was gonna
inning.
be like tied 3-3.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Franshire.
duel so
Second
far.
is
Here's how the
Franshire.
starters have performed up to
But
this
hey,
point.
with that home run, that
Gosman
helped
back
us.
to work. Chases that one
That
upstairs.
home run.
Well, these
helped
Mariners
us.
doing a good job of putting the ball into
Just hope we
play,
can
and that
actually
makes
keep the
things
leads.
more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Okay.
Franshire hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next.
I need to see. We could bring in Munoz, but I don't know. We could.
For Seattle, Mitch Haniger.
We could. Once we get to the like eighth inning,
And a foul
if,
ball.
If
Base is empty,
we
one
can,
away,
we
and
can
we're at the
try
top of the
to
fifth.
bring in Munoz.
On the ground,
If
right
we have
side.
the lead and can make it to the
Jimenez
eighth
throwing
without
first.
losing
And
the
they
lead,
take care of
then
Haniger
we
for
can
the
bring
out.
in Munoz.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford.
keep the
He's 0
leads.
for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
But you never know. They could also like walk it off and then I just go in.
That one the
full
other
on
way.
rage mode.
Bichette.
Okay, well we can't win that game, and then I just
Safe
gave
at
up
first, and an infield single
I
keeps
just
the
gave up
inning
a
going.
thing
With
for
2
nothing,
outs, you
so
just
that's
want to
kinda
find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done. Just put.
Crawford goes. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
Okay,
Out
well,
at
I thought he was
second.
gonna be safe there.
And we're
Guess
back.
not.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
So yeah, we can keep like the lead.
Swing and a miss.
Buddy,
It's
eighth
0-1.
inning,
On the
then
mound, he
we
had a little
can
trouble back in the first,
bring
but it's been a
in
different
either
story
Matt
the rest of the way.
Brash or
Really
Munoz.
settled into this
I
outing
think
nicely.
honestly, I might just bring in Munoz, just for the sake of letting Matt Brash get his energy back.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Just a
And then,
mid-90s challenge fastball right
that
there.
way.
Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very
Try
hittable
to
location. Those are the
some
swings
of my
where you
closures.
sometimes start to question
We have
yourself
a
as a
big
hitter and say, how'd I
try
miss
to,
that?
like,
But you know what happens.
Get just a lead on it, or try to get like his
Home
like
team down a
stamina,
run. Last half of inning
and
number
then,
5.
just bring him in.
Next offering is down low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Come on, come on.
Gets a piece and
I
stays
remember
alive.
on my Blue Jays save I had, I actually won so many games
Battling here as he fouls it
because
away.
I used
He's also really good at bat. What I like about this guy,
players
his
that I
bat
made.
stays in the zone for a long
So-
time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough
I don't
pitches.
think I'm gonna do it this
Fouls
year.
it back with 2 strikes.
I think when I'm gonna get a show 26. Maybe if I do, I might straight up just do it.
And foul ball.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here.
This guy's fighting. He's fighting me.
Strike
There,
3,
got
and
him.
that's 2 in a row.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Lucas in the box now.
Cooler,
No balls
not
and a
that
strike. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first. He takes it on
got
his
it.
own. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Top of the 6th
I
inning.
think we
Here's
can
Victor
try
Robles.
to at least go into the 8th. So I can at least bring in Munoz and then try my best.
On the ground to
Take
third.
the lead the way it is, and then
Tosses
go
to first.
no,
1 up, 1 down.
2 games in a row. We won last game.
Donovan Solano
We're
up
playing
next
this
for the
game,
Mariners.
and then tomorrow we have a game. Tomorrow or Sunday there will be a stream.
Swing and a ground ball out to
But
short.
then,
Oh, what a stop.
tomorrow
Gathers and
there'll be a
throws,
stream.
and he gets him.
Sunday
Nicely
there
done.
will not
Great
be.
cat-like reflexes
Depending on
right
what's
there.
on the
Lays
home.
out, knocks the ball down,
Sunday
and
will
then
just be a
fires
video
with that rocket arm
from
all
the
the way
Blue
across the
Jays
diamond. Man, put this
video.
guy in the mount.
That's hard hit on the line.
So tomorrow will be a
Franshire
stream.
makes the catch.
Blue
And
Jays
that'll do.
game 2.
Well, we go bottom 6.
I
And
tried
now
to
for
do
the
that
Jays,
earlier, and
Vladimir
then
Guerrero
record
Jr.
the last game of the Blue
Late
Jays
swing,
series,
fouled off.
and
Well,
then
you got to give him credit out there on the
be
mound.
able
This
to
outing started off a little
post that for
shaky,
Easter
but he's
on
found a
Sunday.
way to settle in and turn
And
this into a
then
pretty good start.
do a video.
That shows you a lot
and
about his
stream.
mental makeup as a pitcher.
I can't do tomorrow because I forgot to do it. And that's kind of like I went
Got him!
screw writing
Now 5
today
strikeouts for him on the mound.
with my
Short work to send him back
my
to start the inning, and no
That's
messing
right.
around either.
I
All 3
went,
pitches were in the strike zone.
I went
Attack
scooter
mode
writing.
all the way, and that's pretty impressive
And
given the
so,
pop he was dealing with at the plate.
So yeah, no video tomorrow, but will be a stream. I'm gonna force
And a
myself
foul
when I get home
ball.
from work to stream.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
My brother was gonna be like, "Yo, can we?"
Gets
my
a piece
brother asked
there.
my
We'll do it
mom,
again.
And then asked me if we could stay the night here. So I'm like,
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back. Makes the grab of a leaping play on the wall.
He just took one away from one of the best
How
in
did
the
we do
league.
that?
It's not going to happen very often, but when you
How
get
did
the
we do that?
opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
how did we do that? Oh my gosh.
So 2 down now, and
We
here is
never do that.
Bichette. Hit on the ground to the right side. Polanco whips it to first. And Bichette is
That
retired.
saved us.
And the Blue
That
Jays go down
legit
1-2-3.
saved
Nothing doing for the
us.
Blue.
That Rob home run
Welcome back.
saved
We're in the
us.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Chad Green.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ground ball. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Homered in this game earlier.
Ripped on a line. And that's a
Bryce
base
Harper
hit.
is a glitch in the system. Dude, he's awesome.
All
That's
over
why
that
I
one right
traded
there.
him
Just
early
a
in the
very
season.
nice approach and swing right
He's
there to use the big
legit.
part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Gomes now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Yanni
Smoke to
Gomes.
the left,
Yanni
base
Gomes.
hit. Around second is Harper. Throw into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Gomes dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Ouch, that one drilled him.
Wow.
Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
I think he's no, he's not. He's fine.
Welcome back. Taking
He's
a look at our
fine.
game summary. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford slings it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
All right.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field.
That's cool.
And there's 2 down.
We got that one, so let's go.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ground ball right side.
We did it.
He takes it himself to the bag,
Holy
and
crap,
that'll
we
do
just
it.
did
So
it.
they make short work of him there. And welcome back to the ballpark.
We're bringing in
Now
our
the left
closure.
fielder, Mitch
Next
Haniger.
happening.
Green back to work. And that
Whoa.
one
No
almost
strike.
got him.
43,000 fans.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
I
Hits
wouldn't throw
that.
him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1-1 now. Headed towards the corner,
And
and that is a foul ball. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Guerrero pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. J.P. Crawford digs in now. 1 for 2. In the air, left field, down the line.
Foul.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
out right there.
Franshire pulls that one down. 2 down. So up next, Victor Robles.
Easter is legit. Think Saturday? No. Easter's all of a
Swing,
sudden
and a
on
ball
bed.
popped up.
Friday
Guerrero.
game? Well, tonight basically. Tonight's
He makes
Friday.
the grab, and that is that. Mariners
All right.
back here.
All right. So hopefully.
Andres
Now pitching for
Munoz
Seattle.
into the game.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for
Andres
themselves.
Munoz.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Let's
1 out.
go.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start
There
this
we
8th
go.
inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting.
That's a
But now
ball.
this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into
What?
something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a miss. 2 and 1
2
now.
balls, 1 strike.
That clips a corner. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's off the inside corner, and now it's 3 and 2. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Off balance,
Nice.
throw in time, and that quickly 2 away. Nathan
Wow, this is
Lucas
tight already.
next up for the Blue Jays, and that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled
He
off.
doesn't really have
Very
good stamina.
solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. So
Whew. All right.
we're back. It's the top of the 9th, and
Oh,
there's a new pitcher
they
on the
brought in
mound.
Garcia.
Jimmy Garcia
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
popped
Number
up.
93.
They lost today, I think.
Jimmy
The
Garcia.
Blue Jays. Or the not
Jimenez
Blue Jays. The
makes the
Mariners. I
grab,
think
one
lost
away.
today against the Blue Jays.
Now Machado up here. 0 for 3 in this one. And Manny gets a piece. Garcia in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Lifted in the air, right field. Lucas. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field.
Bottom 9, bottom 9.
Lucas
Let's go.
makes the catch.
Bottom 9. Up by 1. Let's go.
Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits.
Here comes a skipper out of the
Pitching for Seattle.
Gabe Spire comes on
Number
now.
55.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's
outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter.
Line drive, base hit. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. Wagner up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
I have anything to say about it.
Clips the corner, and the count is 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side.
None of I have anything to say about it.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first. Just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
3-2 the final score. Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Week 1, 2 in a row. I think that's legit the first time we've hit 2 in a row. We've done 2 in a row. I think that's legit the first time we've done 2 in a row. Look at this. 2 in a row. Actually, no, take that back. We won 2 in a row against the Astros. Never mind. I would say we've done that, but never mind. But anyways. There we go. We won 2 in a row. Let's freaking go. I'm happy about that. I'm happy we finally won 2 in a row. This. Alright. Today, this is gonna be tomorrow's video, or tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow we'll have a stream. And then this one, right after that stream will be this video. This will be a video, and then there's no video on the 21st. So, I hope you guys did enjoy. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, or stream. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and streams. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, and have a good rest of your day. Or night, or however you wanna say it.